Okay, so here we are at the machine. So it's just a scrap piece of fabric. Okay, I'm not showing how to do a hem or anything with it today. I'll do that in another tutorial. This is just purely for showing you how to lock off stitches midway. So you can lock the threads off, you know, halfway through, you know, a bodice, or as you're going around the sleeve. I lock them off all the time. Every time I've used them and I finish my stitches, I lock them off this way. It's just a safer way of doing it, and you know that the stitches aren't going to come undone, and it's quite neat as well, because as I say, the looper thread pulls the needle threads through to the back and it locks it. It does it all for you, but I'll show you how that's done. Okay, so fabric under, start to stitch, stop wherever you want to stop. Okay, turn your hand wheel to lift the needles up as far as they'll go. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, I'll zoom in there. So they're up as far as they'll go. Lift your foot. Now you can see why this little hooky tool works so well, because basically what you're going to do is pull the threads towards you, the needle threads towards you, and that's why that works brilliantly. Okay, however, I'm going to show you how to do it just with a pair of tweezers, simple tweezers, because we all have tweezers, don't we? Especially if you've got a cover stitch and an overlock machine. Okay, so lift the foot, put your tweezers underneath. Okay, if you can see that, tweezers underneath, and grab all three of those threads and pull those towards you. I'll just show you. Okay, so I pulled those threads towards me. Okay, you can either swing your threads around to the side and use a side cutter to cut them, or grab a pair of tweezers, or scissors, not tweezers, and cut your threads. Just trim them. Now grab the fabric that you have already completed your stitches on, just tug it gently. You might need a bit of a tug, but not too hard. Just pull it and you'll feel it come away, and all that's left connected, that's your looper thread. Trim it on your side cutter or use a pair of scissors. Take it off, and there we go. And if you can see that, your stitches are finished nice and clean. And what's happened is your looper thread has pulled your needle threads through to the back. At the same time, it's locked them off. They're not going anywhere. You can tug those, you can do whatever, and they're not going to go anywhere. If you want to, you can knot them. Some people would like and prefer to sort of neaten them off by pulling them through the stitches as you would an overlock stitch. I'll show you how to do that using a when I can find it. This is a latch hook. I don't know if you can see that. If it will focus. See that? It's a little latch hook tool. It has a little lever here that you push it through, grab threads, and this little latch hook closes in on itself and pulls threads. I'll show you. You can use this for an overlock thread as well, much the same. So basically you push the latch hook up through your stitches, okay, all the way up. See that? Push the latch hook up through your stitches, grab those stitches, and whilst pulling it down, don't know if you can see that. As you pull that down, it will lift your little hook. Let me see if you can see that. There you go. And that locks on to your threads. Pull it through. See that? And that's really locked those now in place. They're not going anywhere. And just trim them. Trim those threads with a pair of scissors. And there we go. So that's the front. See that? And there's the back. And they're locked into place. They're not going anywhere. This end one, that's, or should I say the first one, that first stitch there, the first thread, that's okay. You can just trim that. That's already locked. That locks itself off as soon as you start. Okay. And that's it. That's all there is to it. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope it helped. If it did, let me know. If it didn't, let me know. If there's anything else that you want to know about a cover stitch machine, feel free to ask. Drop me some comments down below and I'll do my best to help. Thank you. Bye bye.